Welcome back. You can support a local nonprofit while enjoying the outdoors pretty soon.
Samaritan Ministries is getting ready to host its 10th annual Tour de Llama on June 22nd. Registration is open for the event.
So let's say good morning to Jan Kelly and Matt Cantor. Matt owns Ken's Bike Shop in Winston-Salem, and Kelly is the executive director of Samaritan Ministries. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Good morning.
So Jan, let's start with you. Can you tell us how this annual event got started?
Well, about 10 years ago, Michael West, a local architect, had been working with us to design our new building at Samaritan Ministries, and he really wanted to do something to give back. He owns a vineyard and llama herd, and he wanted to do something fun to help us raise some money. And he said, how about a bike ride? I said, I don't know anything about bike rides. And he said, I know somebody who does. And so he pulled Matt in, and the rest has been history. We just kind of took off 10 years ago, and we're really excited about this year's event.
How amazing, too. And Matt, if you could talk about the track, you designed it. So tell us about the event from a rider's perspective.
Actually, I can't take credit for designing it. It was one of our longtime friends and customers, Alan Norman.
Oh, okay.
He probably does 10,000 miles a year.
Yes.
And he knows the roads very well. But basically, we have a 21, a 38, and a 60-mile loop. All three include rest stops and some of the most beautiful scenery you'll see out in Yadkin County.
Awesome. Well, Jan, how does this annual event support your organization, especially during this crucial time in the summer?
It is an important time of year for Samaritan because our guests really struggle in the high heat and humidity. You know, if you think about walking outside of your house, you know, in an August morning and having the heat and humidity hit you first thing in the morning, think about living in that. Think about not being able to have a break from that. So Samaritan Ministries is critical to provide food, shelter, and hope through Christian love. We give people a safe place, a place to cool down, a place to come and eat lunch. We serve over 100,000 meals a year. And it's not just about that meal or just about that bed. It's about the hope we give people.
Thank you for saying that, Jan. Matt, if you could share how the cycling community has supported Tour de Llama over the years.
Oh, they've shown out in massive numbers. And, you know, this isn't the only charity ride, and they just keep coming. And if it wasn't for them and all the volunteers, this would not happen.
Yeah, Jan, we hear the Cornerstone Men. We know it's an important program for your organization. We hear the men who are in that play a role in this event. Can you talk more about what that is?
Project Cornerstone is a recovery program. So we have men who stay with us 12, 13, 14 months working on their recovery from drugs and alcohol. They show out big at Tour de Llama as well. They come out, help us give out t-shirts, they help us move water jugs around, and really they are seeing what it's like to have fun in an environment when they don't have to use drugs and alcohol. So it's a great event for everyone, but especially for them to see people coming out to support their program and to support Samaritan Ministries.
And Matt, really quickly, we just have a few seconds left, but would you have any recommendations as far as the cyclists that want to get involved, level of expertise they should have going on some of these trails?
You know, the 21-mile route is probably doable by just about anyone. And if you get to a point where you don't think you can make it, we'll pick you up and bring you back to the venue.
Well, that's nice to hear. I maybe would have to be one of those people. You would have to come and pick me up. Thank you so much for joining us, both of you. What a beautiful partnership you have. And the 10th annual Tour de Llama is Saturday, June 22nd. The rides will begin at 8:30 that morning at Divine Llama Vineyards in East Bend. Biker registration is $40 per person. You can sign up right now through 3 p.m. on June 20th on SamaritanForSyth.org.